What's good, y'all? This is Courtney, and I'm gonna try to give y'all this review of I'm about to say the American Academy. Lord, Umbrella Academy. Listen, y'all been sick. This weather and this flu shit going around, and it's been fuck shit. You hear me? But we gonna push on through. All right, I binged it I binged it over Valentine's weekend, and I gave it another go. Come on, Valentine, like last week or whatever. Yeah, yeah, cause Doom Patrol premiered. But I have read on the Umbrella Academy the first volume a while back, and so I didn't read it again. But I do remember most of it and stuff like that. For what I remember, um, the show was pretty faithful to the material. You know what I'm saying? In some aspects, it did deviate from it, you know, but I loved it. I freaking fucking loved it. And I believe I would have loved it regardless if I haven't read the fucking comic book. You know? It Okay, so the comic book has this whole noir type of feel mixed in with like back in the day Johnny Quest. Let's just say if Johnny Quest had extra siblings and his father or whatever was, basically everything and above. Billionaire, inventor, doctor, Olympico Millionaires. He probably astronaut, probably fought Zeus, wrangled up Godzilla. Just you get where I'm going. And so it had that whole vibe with it and stuff like that. So that was the comic book. And it was weird, quirky, and all that shit. And so, to find out that could actually translate on celluloid, and for it not to be a train wreck, a camp, a kookiness or whatever, or it could just be a cesspool of darkness and just dread. And it didn't do none of that. It was on that fine line in between. And whoever was like the director and the writer for this, y'all did a marvelous job. It seemed like whoever was behind the camera, behind the scenes, have a deep respect and a deep love for the material and all that stuff. So, bravo. And Gerard Way, who is him and Gabriel Ba, they they created or really Gerard Way, he wrote it and all that shit like that. Umbrella Academy, that's his baby. And Gerard Way, he is the lead singer, co-founder of My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance was my soundtrack of my 20s. Yeah, mid-20s. Yeah, they were the soundtrack of it, for sure. I just love it. I love it. It seemed like this is the age of the weird kids, for the weird kids to rejoice. I was a weird kid. I was an outcast and all this shit like that. So I loved all this type of shit. Doom Patrol is every fucking thing. And Umbrella Academy is every fucking thing. So it's just like this great old pot of gumbo weirdness and oddities and all that shit, and I just want to eat it up, bowl at the bowl at the bowl. So, so let's get to the series. The writing, good. The action, good. Now it was some kind of wonky with the special effect, like CGI somewhat. Yeah, but it wasn't. It didn't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't stop me from loving what I was watching, and it didn't even hold my attention. Sometimes it'd be so just out there. You'd be like, "What the fuck was that, y'all?" So y'all could add extra pennies for that. Put extra pennies for that scene right there. It was nothing like that, and all that stuff. The pace was good, a consistent pace, throughout. My thing was the reveal toward the end, because I wanted to see how they were gonna do that and all. And okay, y'all did good. But let's talk about the children. And let's talk about the phenomenon that happened that basically gave us the Umbrella Academy. 1989, 46 women miraculously did a Mother Mary. One moment they was not pregnant, the next moment they was goddamn popping out a baby. And why I call it a Mother Mary? Due to, immaculate conception and all that stuff. That's basically what I call what happened to them 46, And wasn't no man there to, put a seed in her and stuff like that. The seed just came out of nowhere. Came out the sky or whatever. However the fuck it happened. And so Reginald Hargreaves, basically a eccentric billionaire and adventurer and gold Olympus and inventor, and over titles after titles after titles. He goes all around the world to try to collect as many of them babies as he can. He was only able to snatch 7. And from that 7 came the Umbrella Academy. Each kid supposed to have a special ability. Number 1, Luther, strength. Number 2, Diego, excellent marksmanship. He throws a knife, it's gonna go where it need to go. Excuse me. It don't matter if it go around a corner, down some stairs, stop at a damn elevator, wait for that motherfucker to open, go in the elevator, and do it. It goes where it needs to. Number 3, Allison. Her gift is she could speak lies into existence, alter reality, and all that shit like that. Number 4, Claus. He's medium. He talks to dead people. Now, in the comic book, he does more than that. So with some aspects, they do deviate from the material. Claus, besides talking to motherfuckers, talking to dead people, he also be able to levitate and telekinesis. He can move shit with his head. But in the comic book, like, he can only do all that other shit if he ain't got no shoes on. He don't do that this season. So I'm hoping that season 2, we see him doing more, doing more with the powers from the comic book. Number 5, the boy. The boy, he thought his dick was big and tried to tell his daddy, like, I could do more than what you telling me to do and everything. And dad tried to tell, slow your roll, hold back your nuts. No, you can't. And so what number 5 did, he said, I could show you, but I could tell you. And he did travel to the future and got stuck. And so go back in time, regular timeline, they think he dead and stuff like that. Number 6 is Ben. and Ben is dead, and we do not know how he dies. His thing is he's basically, his torso is like, what I call it, is the door to the elder gods and motherfucking Cthulhu's children. He got tentacle monsters coming out his motherfucking door, out his fucking chest. You know, his chest is like the door to another dimension where monsters come out of and stuff like that. We see that come to play in the bank robbery scene. Number 6. Yeah, and number 7 is Vanya. Vanya is supposed to be the one that ain't got and don't, is just extraordinary. But come to find out, she's the baddest one of them all. She's the most powerful of them all. You know? So, yeah. So that's them children. Okay, we got Mr. Pogo. That's the talking chimpanzee. In my eyes, I call him the good father figure for the kids. Reginald, he was basically a taskmaster. Yeah, the kids, they lived in luxury and all that fucking shit on the outside, but the inside, they were basically like in boot camp, I guess. We got Mom. That's the android. That's basically the mother figure and all that stuff. Her job was to, I guess, give them nurturing motherly aspect in their lives and all that stuff, and which she does. Let's see. We got my favorite Time Jump assassins. We got Cha-Cha and Hazel, and Cha-Cha being played by Mary J. Blige. Bitch, you better come on through, girl. You did good, girl. She did good, y'all. She did good. All right, come through, Mary J. Come through, Mary J. So, yeah. So, we got that. Okay, that's all the important characters. Oh, and we got Kate Wash, homegirl from Grey's Anatomy and Private Practice and shit. She plays the handler. What that her name on that show? The handler and all that stuff. Basically, number 5's old boss and stuff like that. And also the boss of Cha-Cha and Hazel. Alright. So, old man Grace died. All the kids come back. And as we all know, when you come from a big family, and when the head dies, patriarch of family dies, it always gonna be some shit. When the family comes together and all that stuff, it gonna always be some shit. And what happens? Shit. It's tension. It's so much tension between Luther and Diego. They motherfucking fight. All the rest of the kids, they don't see it for Vanya. Cause Vanya motherfucking ass, she wrote a book about everything, spilled all the fucking tea. And let's see. Allison don't use her powers no more. Cause when she fucked up, she lost her daughter. And what, Klaus is a junkie. The only way to keep the ghosts at bay is for him to be high. But the only one he basically listens to is the ghost of his brother, Ben. That's number 6. But we still don't know how he dies. Maybe we'll find out in season 2. I heard a rumor we getting season 2 of Umbrella Academy. Did it work? Did it work? I need a second season. And so, what else? Who else? All of them got their baggage. All the kids got their own baggage. And all them kids are broken. And I was trying to figure out, like, through the whole series, like, who was the most tragic? You know? Klaus, you know, he got his fucking shit. And we see what happened to him when he was young, how Hargreaves motherfucking dealt with him. And then we see what happened with Vanya toward the end. And what happened. And you know, it seemed like I'm surprised. My thing with Vanya, that just show you she's strong now. And I guess I wondered if she ever thought that she was weak when she was growing up. Or, you know, she just ordinary, you know, stuff like that. Just to live in that environment, to be told over and over again that you ain't shit. I'm just saying, just basically, yeah, that you ain't shit. But, you know, you stay there and you beside your father. You want what you want from your father is for him to acknowledge that you are somebody, that you are special and all that shit. And that you could actually go play with your siblings, do good deeds with your siblings, and your siblings getting they in all they got their magazines on fucking TV. This, that. They know of each one of them, except for you don't even fucking exist. But you know you here. You cut yourself, you bleed. If you hold your breath in, you ain't gonna be able to hold it long. You gotta let go. You gotta breathe in oxygen and everything, but just to be fucking invisible. Literally. Invisible. But then to come find out that your father figure was a punk bitch and all that stuff, and out of all the shit that he done fucking accomplished, your motherfucking ass could come up with some another better way to help her with her fucking power, other than put her in a room, lock her up, and then your dirty ass gonna have your other daughter, her fucking sister, come in and fuck with her head and just fuck her up for the rest of her fucking days. But you did all this other shit, but you couldn't come out with a better solution for her. You couldn't come out with a better solution for fucking Claus. It's just that was I was like, you did all this shit, but did you do anything really? Did you really accomplish anything, bro? That shit pissed me off, y'all. That shit pissed me off with him. But you know, that's just good writing, you know. It is what it is, but that shit pissed me off. You know? And let's see. Klaus, the whole time travel thing, and you know, when he got kidnapped by the motherfucking said, listen, I'm gonna be all over. I'm just gonna let y'all know I'll be all over. And all that stuff. He gets the briefcase, hollers, and he time jumps. And he time jumps during the Vietnam War, and he's there. He falls in love and loses the love of his life. The love of his life bleeds to death in his arm, and he come back. That motherfucker gone. You know what I'm saying? His shit is tragic as the fuck and all this stuff. It just child, but and Luther, I ain't gonna lie, with Luther, my main thing was, are we gonna see monkey feet? Are we gonna see his monkey feet? Cause in the comic books, they show it. Read the comic books. Just read the comic books, y'all. Go get Umbrella Academy and just read the shit. Okay. I was like, okay, we got the small head, big baddie. All right. Now look it down. He ain't got why he ain't got monkey feet? He got boots on. But then, you know, come on, Courtney. How would they really translate well to TV screen? I guess not. But still, I kind of wanted to see how he looked with monkey feet. Him, Luther, bred to be a leader, and hell, and what? How old they are? Like in their 30s and shit. And Luther lost his virginity when he was high at a Luther Luther lost his virginity while he was hide away, bitch, when he was at that fucking rave, y'all. And he was motherfucking gone. And I was like, Luther, what are you doing? Luther was gone, bruh. I said, Luther with that little ass head, big body, hair everywhere. Bitch, I was in here hollering. I was in here crying, laughing, calling, like, look at Luther. I'm sorry, y'all. But, yeah. And then there's this sweet little love thing between him and Allison and shit. And stuff. It is cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute, y'all. Shit. I know some people were bitching about that. Ew, that's his sister. They brother and sister. But y'all the same motherfuckers that ride for the incestual shit that's going on Game of Thrones between the dragon queen and her goddamn nephew. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. At least them two ain't blood kin, motherfuckers. But anyway, you know, oh, that shit was funny. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to laugh. That shit was funny. And Dago, I would like to know more about him. We just know he angry, and we know that he basically wants to be the town version of motherfucking Batman. Only thing about it, he just ain't got Batman financial resources. I guess he could use his dad's, but that old crotchety son bitch probably. But anyway, you know, he want to be Batman, but you know he goes and uses his gift for good, try to protect the city. So it's honorable. So it's whatever, you know. But I would like to know more about him. Is that his only fucking power? Cause I had to go to Wikipedia, and it basically says that, you know, he can also hold his breath on the water indefinitely. And I'm like trying to figure out, okay, how that's gonna help him for the long on. And I said, well, when we get season 2, we'll probably see. And I'm trying to see what else. I love Ben. Even though with the few scenes he had, I love Ben. And so season 2, we gotta see what happened to Ben. And even with Ben had his shining fucking moment at the end. He had a shining moment at the end. I was over here hollering. I said, yes, Ben, yes. Let's see. Cha-Cha and Hazel. You can see they've been working together for a long damn time and all that stuff. And they are good at their job. And I love the mask and the suits. And I done figure out it's going to be a whole lot of people dressing like Cha-Cha and Hazel for Halloween. We just might well get that. And dressing like White Violin. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to get suited and booted to be White Violin. Cause that was a badass piece of suit she had on, bro. A badass piece of suit. And the whole thing with Lenore. This love interest for Vanya. And you know, I like the way they brought him in. And then when you see by his backstory, even his was tragic. Even his was tragic. His dad wasn't shit and all that stuff. And he wanted to be the part of the Umbrella Academy. And he wanted to be a part of the Umbrella Academy. Cause I guess he was like, they're my idols and all that stuff. They could take me away from this hell I'm living in and all that. And I want to go. And that don't happen. And so, you know, we saw what he did. And it just, you know, with the thing like with Vanya, it seemed like everybody that she loved was motherfucking manipulating her ass. You know what I'm saying? And so when she striked out at Vanya, not at Vanya, when she striked out at Allison, you know, I was like, oh, bitch. And it was sad. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her. I was like, God damn, can Vanya get a break, bitch? Y'all just... And I could see about with Allison. Allison, out of all the fucking siblings, you know, Allison, she put her time and effort in trying to build a fucking relationship with her sister. And I could tell that it was fucking genuine. You know, some folks might say she just barged up in her life and like that. Yeah. But y'all, that's how siblings do. The ones that give a fuck about you. That's how they do. You know? So, I liked it. I really needed motherfucking Allison Power. Cause baby, all my debt will be cleared. I'll be calling all my debt collectors. I heard a rumor that I paid off all my credit card debt, them late hospital bill debt, all that shit. You hear me? So what else? Listen, y'all. This soundtrack was bananas. Whoever was over the music selection, will you marry me? That's all I gotta say. I gotta say both, but listen, I'm serious. It was everything. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta love a motherfucking show that actually does a dance montage to Tiffany's. I think we're alone now. Y'all, come on, y'all. Come on. That should have been selling point right there. That was the selling point right there. That right there. And I just fucking loved it. And you could just see each of the siblings. They just dancing, doing their own thing. And there I go. Homeboy was pop locking. He did the Running Man. He did the robot. He was doing all that stuff. And I think when they was panning out and basically you see all the different rooms of that big ass house. And I was looking. I'm like, is he doing the Tootsie Roll? I said, y'all, Dango doing the Tootsie Roll, y'all. He was doing the motherfucking Tootsie Roll. Butterfly one. Show the fuck. And just each one was just dancing. It was just everything, y'all. And Klaus, I fucking love him. I fucking love him. But the whole thing with Luther. We see what happens. We see he is the last one at the house. All the rest of the kids done chunked the fucking deuces. And, you know, he's basically like the golden boy, you know. And his main objective is basically make his father proud. But his father, Reginald, didn't see them as fucking human. He saw them as tools. Artillery. You know what I'm saying? And I get it that due to the fact that, you know, he knew something was gonna pop off. He knew the end was coming. And he had to train all them motherfucking children to be the best of their ability so they can motherfucking battle what's to come and stuff like that. But all in all, bruh, could you at least hug one of them? Could at least say, job well done? Could you at least say, you alright, you alright, I like you and everything, you alright, or something of that nature? But it wasn't in them. I guess that's why we got Pogo and Mr. Pogo, and we got Mom. They feel that part, that void that, you know, Hargrave just couldn't motherfucking do. But regardless of whatever, even if they did have all these positive affirmations from, you know, those two, they were still looking at from their fucking father. And it wasn't there to give. So, What else? I'm trying to think. What other parts? I know some people are saying that they didn't like Ellen Page because she's dry. This is something she boring, she dry, whatever. Listen, I've been rocking with Ellen Page ever since Hard Candy. If y'all ain't never watched it, go find it and watch it. And all that stuff. And she was my girl when she was playing Shadowcat off of motherfucking X-Men. And being that I see her as Vanya, and being that we know how Vanya with all the shit she been through and all that stuff, and her, basically being invisible, I think they picked the right motherfucker. Cause ain't nobody want to be invisible like Ellen Page. She pulled that off to a T. And you gotta see about like the motherfucking results. You see the ramifications of basically what happened to her childhood through her now adult life. We see that she did her training with the violin. And if I remember right, wasn't the violin Hargrave's favorite instrument or some shit? Was it? If y'all remember, let me know down below. But hell, she was in third chair for how many years? And stuff like that. And she half-ass played or whatever, but as you see in the beginning of the motherfucking show, at the beginning of the series, how they introduce everybody in, you see her playing Phantom of the Opera, and she is tearing that shit up. She plays beautifully with fire. You know what I'm saying? But it stark contrast to, basically how her character is until the end. And when the end happens, hold up. I want to talk about number 5. We got to talk about number 5. I don't know who that little brother is, but he needs some awards, because I ain't never seen a motherfucking kid could play an old crotchety ass man so goddamn good that I didn't even see the 13-year-old boy anymore. I saw the old ass crotchety man. That's who I see. He did that. He played that. He motherfucking played that. And then just think, even though, he time traveled and everything got stuck, so he wasn't there through all the shit that happened. Basically, he knows it as in past tense. He heard about the motherfucking, he saw the book that Vanya wrote. He read it. He knew about Ben dying, but he don't know how Ben died. But even though he was the only human on Earth, and his only companion was a top part of a fucking mannequin who he fell in love with, and it reminded me of, Tom Hanks. What was that movie? Stranded or some shit? Tom Hanks in the basketball. But yeah. And that boy played his fucking ass off. He played his fucking ass off. He did so fucking good. Let's see. What else I'm missing? Mary J. Blige, Cha-Cha. Bitch, you is lethal. You is fucking lethal, bitch. You hard to kill, ho. Girl, did you blow up and you still came back? We better see Cha-Cha and Hazel in season 2. She did that, girl. Go ahead, Mary J. You did that shit, bro. I love the little love story between Hazel and the donut lady. I love that. That was cute. It was sweet. And all. Let's see. Claus. Let's get to the end. The big reveal. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm gonna put spoilers in the title. In the title now. Let's get to it. Now, as we all know, if you have read the comic book, that Vanya is the white violin. and Vanya is the baddest of them all. And I'm trying to say she could take sound from anything and just amplify it and use it as a motherfucker. She could fuck shit up, bitch. Now we see a flashback going when basically Hargreaves is not training her with the rest of the kids. He doing it by herself. And he's trying to train her to tell her how to control her power. But from what I'm gathering, I think her power deals with her emotions or some shit like that. So when he sees that he can't control her, let's just say Dad can't control her, he pull an old trifling ass stunt. Locks her up in this fucking room. Right? And then, that's traumatizing as the fuck. And then uses Allison's power basically to tell her that you just ordinary. I heard a rumor that you ordinary. I heard a rumor that you don't have no power. I heard a rumor that you not even special. And all that stuff. Fuck that child up. Then start putting her on pills and everything to keep her woo-woo. And all. Fucked her up. And then like when toward the end, when Allison finds out about Lenore, and they go to the cabin and everything, she goes to the cabin, and Vanya, she's off of meds now. She off of meds. Her powers emerging. She could do this, she could do that, yeah, boom, boom, boom. And when the standoff between Vanya and Allison, and they trying to go back and forth, and Allison motherfucking Vanya gets crunk, and Vanya remembers, and Allison like she's sorry and all that stuff. And let's be real, let's keep it 100. I totally get why Vanya mad at Allison. I could get it, baby, and all that stuff. But we also know that wasn't Allison's fault. That was y'all bitch ass daddy, and she ain't had no choice. So when Allison said, "Don't make me do it," and all that stuff, and when Vanya slices her throat, bitch, all like this. Oh, bitch, you thought that you done fucking killed your sister? And you could just see Vanya just break down and all that stuff. She thinks she killed her sister. She did it. She is over it and all that stuff. She is so gone and all that shit. And we just see the breakdown. She go and kill Lenore, bitch ass, when she finds out, what's really, really true about her. And she's going to get ready because she going to do that motherfucking, she going to do that, violent, concert, recital. Yeah, that. And stuff like that. And, it's folks mad at Luther. It's some folks mad at Luther. And I get it. I totally get it. Because he pissed my ass off too. They find Allison, they get Allison, they put, when Allison come to the house, she trying to see how, Vonna comes to the house to try to figure out, find out how Allison doing and all that shit. And, they lock her up in that room. And I say, y'all done fucked up. And we all know homegirl gets out and shit. And when they at the concert, when shit is about to fucking pop and all, and we see, Vanya is doing her solo, and Allison come, and there's this connection between her and her sister. And basically, Allison is saying, regardless of whatever, I'm still your sister, and I love you. I forgive you, bitch, and all that stuff. And I wholeheartedly believe that if Luther big motherfucker gargantuan ape ass would if you would have just sat there, I believe Allison could have motherfucking ended that shit. But no. They went hog ass wild. Here they go. And here comes some more motherfuckers. And then they get ready to shoot and kill all shit, whatever. And next thing you know, homegirl turns white. Vanya turns to that white violin. When I tell you, when that motherfucking suit turned white, bitch, and everything, I was up in here like, yes, bitch. Everything. And then we see how the world came to an end because of her. I was like, girl, what kind of power you got, bitch? And then we finally see Ben do his motherfucking shit. And then come to find out, homeboy got another power. Basically, Klaus with his new thing. When he's sober, he could do so much shit. Some kind of way, whatever his gift is, it makes, I guess it probably with other ghosts, whatever, but with Ben, he becomes corporeal and he can motherfucking touch shit and move shit out of the way because he's the one that saved Diego and all that stuff. And we also see his motherfucking tentacles start slanging motherfuckers left and right. And toward the end, you know what happens? They motherfucking chunk the deuces, all the kids chunk the deuces before the world goes to ash. And that's it. And this show is everything. And we better get a second season. And congratulations, Gerard Way. I know you proud as the fuck. I'm proud as the fuck too. Marvelous job. Come through, Netflix. Come through. Netflix said, yeah, I know y'all probably feel some kind of way. Being that, your Marvel shows done said, fuck you, bitch. Chunk the deuces. But we got something for you. Here, take this. Umbrella Academy. We got something for you. We got some more shit for you. So, yeah. I'm Gucci. I'm good. I can't wait. I can't wait till the second season. And also, we get to see more shit. And I wonder if they're gonna is it just basically the series just gonna basically follow from this one volume and just go its own way next season, or is the next season gonna be about the second volume, which is called Dallas? So I wonder if they're gonna do it like that. I don't know. We're gonna see. But yeah, y'all, tell me what y'all thought about the Umbrella Academy. Who was your favorite character? What you liked and disliked about the motherfucking show? Did you read the comment? What was one part of the comment that you wish they motherfucking put into the show? And yeah, boom, boom, and whatever. And I see you when I see you. Bye.